Hello YouTube friends and welcome to my channel. In this video I have for unboxing a first look of a new Sitivien knife. These are made by the Jefule knife company, so the information that I got directly from the seller is that they contracted a designer previously unknown to me. He's called Sitivien, and he's designing all these knives for them. This is the model number 124, and as far as I counted, they are releasing, or did release so far, around 24 different models. So yeah, huge influx of these nice new budget or value oriented knives from the company. As you can see, they are doing nothing fancy with the packaging. This is absolutely how it's supposed to be. All the money goes towards the knife and the cost, and not to the packaging. So no slips, no pouches, no bags, no microfiber cloths, because we don't need that. But look at this beautiful beautiful design. So reminds me a little bit of the venerated design from Chris Reeve, so his Sebenza, but has a beautiful clip point blade, and this time they are using the AXISLOCK or Crossbar lock. So yeah, they are giving us all sorts of different opening actions, opening features, and also locking types. So but let's talk about the 124. So we have a overall length of 20 centimeters, 7.9 inches. The blade is 8.4 centimeters or 3.3 inches. The width is 2.7 centimeters or 1 inch. The thickness is 0.13 inches or 3.3 millimeters. And is measured at the start of the blade right here. It tapers down a little bit, but as you can see, has a really nice milling action on the top. The handle is 11.5 centimeters or 4.5 inches long, with a thickness of 1.4 centimeters or 0.55 inches. It has a really neutral ergonomics to it, so this one will fit in all sorts of sizes of hands: small, large, medium, of course. On the blade they have used D2. Sometimes they will give you also 14C, 20N, but on this one they went with D2. Which I really recommend to getting is either the brown micarta or the military green micarta, because only these two variants will have the coated blade, and that is a nice sturdy black Teflon coating. So D2 is notoriously prone to corrosion, so this will prolong your life of the blade without corrosion. So on the blade we have the model number and the blade steel, and the other side we have Sitivien's logo right there. Opening method: this one has the Thubstuds, as you can see right there. Lock is AXISLOCK, and it rides on caged, if you can see that button, they are caged metal or steel washers. The liners are also coated with this black Teflon coat. They are skeletonized, but I wish they would use a larger diameter of milling to even greater reduce the weight. It's really nice and smooth. The AXISLOCK functions as it's supposed to be. It's a great invention from Benchmade. So there is probably does not need to check it out, but let's check it out anyway. So yeah, this is really nice. No blade play whatsoever. On the pocket clip side we have this one from the previous ones has medium stiffness, so definitely nothing wrong with that, but sometimes they will give you a really soft pocket clip, and this is it's just a little bit tougher. And unfortunately they are still using the rounded screws, so yeah, it is what it is. Probably a place for improvement. Large linear hole for all your linear needs. And the scales on this one, we have, like I mentioned, a saturated brown canvas micarta. This is similar to the OG one that I usually present here on my channel. If you don't know, the OG ones are from Kaiser. This is one of the first companies that use a micarta on a production based model, and here is the comparisons few years after they released it. So this one is completely smooth, so it's polished, and this is raw but saturated, so it is not natural anymore. Okay, so now let's see the sharpness test. So out of the box, this has a really smooth slashing action, so this is an excellent ground blade. It will be an enjoyment to use it. You can see right there. It's definitely a really unique clip point profile. This is probably one of the most pronounced features of the knife. So now let's see the pocket profile. So it definitely needs a little bit more force, but not that extensive. As you can see, this is how much it will stick out. Definitely not a true deep carry, but let's face it, this is completely fine, and you will have a little bit more meat to the butt to take it out. We have the millings on the scales. These are really contoured or rounded scales with a little bit of milled out pocket here and here. So definitely nice touch. Okay, so now let's continue with the comparisons part of the video. So firstly, let's put out the Kaiser Backlighter 2. Reminds me a little bit as way as EDC functionality goes, but before that I forgot to mention two things. Sorry about that. Sometimes I'm drift of the course. So the variants, you can get them. You can get it in brown and military green micarta. There is also a black G10 and a jade G10. Those two will have satin finish blade. So I do not recommend these because then you will have to do all sorts of things with your blade to not corrode. But if you prefer a satin finish, then you can go for it. Of course, it is your money, your decision, but I can recommend with D to go with the coated blade. So now the weight is 104 grams, that is 3.7 ounces. So here's the comparisons with the Backlighter 2. This is a ESO design. Yeah, what to say, excellent knife with these beautiful linen micarta scales. So now let's continue. Here is the Chinese clone Benchmade bug out. QSP Penguin. CVV Elementum. the Chinese paramilitary 3 in Micarta. Here's the 2, the original in canvas Micarta. Is the Tuna Fire or Free Tiger Ocasivo model 956, one of my favorite from the bunch. Is the Rauch Reptilian from Benchmade. Rat Model 1. The Petrified Fish model 949. The Warrior, the large one. And here is also the mini. Let's put also in the picture the Kaiser Pinch. Here's a QSP Offspray, one of the latest from the Micarta series. One of my favorite EDCs. This is the Ace Grant from Giant Mouse. Here's the Rough Rider Peanut. Spiracodelica. Here's a mini Recon 1 from Cold Steel. Here's the Bucksprint Pro. Kershaw Blur. Is a full-size feldspar from CGRB. And also the mini one. These sport one of the best Chinese produced burlap micarta scales on the market, in my opinion. So these were Knife Center exclusive. They still have them, so if you like what you see, go and don't wait and grab one, because if they sold out, then I don't know if they will be still available. Okay, so and let's close it down with the K-Bar Dosher Folding Hunter. Okay, so let's talk about the pricing. So like I mentioned at the start, these are the budget or value oriented, one of the very oriented offerings out there for all of my USA based friends. You can get them for around $29. This is subject to change, of course. Depends on the dollar value, because they are constantly calculated from AliExpress. If you are getting them those, I will put links down below. If you like, you can check them out. If not, you can just search for Sitivien ST-124. For all of my EU-based friends, this will cost you around $34.58. This is how much was the current price. Sometimes they will have additional sales, additional discounts, so check it out or wait for sale. Like I mentioned, there are around 24 different models, different configurations out there. So I will try to get some more. I don't know if I can get them all, but I will try to definitely get some more, so I can share my opinions here on the channel with all of you. So yeah, with that being said, I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you for your time. Always appreciate your watching and commenting, of course. If you are subscriber, thank you very much. Big thumbs up to you. I would like to know your opinions about the knife, or if you have anything that you would like to share here, just leave me a comment. I'm more than happy to reply as soon as I can, of course. With that being said, I wish you a wonderful day and hope to see you soon.